channel. It's me, Anaya, and today I have some helpful tips on ways that you all can save money for concerts and albums and other goodies that require money to pay for it, because it's life, you need money for everything. But yeah, so I made a list of a couple things. I don't know how many there is. I wrote it on my phone. Where's my phone? Where's my phone? Yeah, I made a list of things that I feel like can help you guys. Some of these things I do myself, some I don't, but I know that they could be beneficial if you do them and you save enough and whatever. But yeah, I guess I'll start the video now. Oh, why am I so awkward today? I don't know. Number one, what you're gonna want to do is estimate the time period that you have until tickets go on sale. That being because if they announce that tickets go on sale next week, are you going to be able to, afford the tickets? So estimate the time that you have until tickets go on sale, and that will help you a lot because you know how long you have until tickets go on sale. I feel like I'm talking in circles today. But yeah, estimate the time that you have until tickets go on sale. That should be like your base, like your first thing. Another thing I have is decide if you can actually afford. Decide if you can actually afford to go to this concert, and by that I mean, these concerts aren't free these days. They can go from anywhere from $100 to $200. Me personally, I spent like over $500 to go and see BTS. I know you're probably like, girl, are you crazy? Is it that serious? But for me, it was worth it. And yeah, just decide if you can actually afford to go to this concert, because if you can afford, just because you can afford to buy the ticket doesn't mean you can actually afford to go to this concert unless it's like in the same city as you live in. But not everybody lives in the same city where the concert is being held. I personally never lived in the same city, so for me, I always have to have extra money for transportation, food, hotel if I end up staying the night, and just all of these other things that you really need to think about when you're buying your tickets. Like I said, just because you can afford to pay for the ticket doesn't mean you can actually afford to go to the concert. If you can afford to pay for a ticket and you can afford to go to this concert, but when you come back home, and yeah, that post-concert depression is gonna kick in, but when you come back home, you're probably gonna be starving and having to miss bills. I don't think you should probably go to the concert. If you have to, I don't know how to say this. If you're gonna go to this concert, make sure you can afford it, afford all the extra fees that comes along with it, and make sure that you're gonna be able to survive after the concert. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Oh my god, did I delete my notes? Okay, I just needed to start off by saying that because I feel like some people don't think about that, but yeah. Now on to the actual ways to save and make money. So, number one, or number two technically, save but still live. By that I mean, when you get paid, if you have a job or however you get paid, when you get paid, make sure that you put a little bit of money away, but don't just put it all away, because you still have other things that you need to do with your money. Like if you're independent, you're gonna have bills to pay, you're gonna have food to buy, you have a car, you're gonna need gas money, so you can't just put all of your money away to save for this, because you still have to live. So just put away a little bit at a time, and as time goes by, it'll start to build up. By doing this, you can even put away like $10 a week. If you however much you get paid, you can put $10 a week, in your savings account or your saving jar or whatever you use, and just constantly add on to that, because that's really helpful. I don't want you guys to feel like every time you get money, you're gonna have to put it all in there and you can't do anything, or if your friends are going out, you can't go out because you have to save. Don't be like me. I've done that before and it really sucks because I've missed out on a lot of things trying to save for a concert. But yeah, save but still live. If you have any old items like albums or merch, especially K-pop merch and albums, you can sell them online, especially if they're rare. You can actually get a lot more money than you actually paid for it in the beginning. depending on what the item is, if it's like limited edition or special edition or even out of print, things tend to, the value of it tends to go up after a certain period of time. So if you guys need to look up stuff about that, go ahead and do that. That's definitely helpful, and I've done that personally before, and it's really helpful. Even if you guys have just albums and stuff, you don't use it, you don't really care for it, if you end up selling it, then definitely sell it, or if you want to give it away. But we're talking about ways to make money, so you should probably sell it. But yeah, if you have anything that you don't want, sell it, because your trash can be another person's treasure. I'm so cringy today. Why am I like this? Another thing I have is for people, like younger people, but anybody can do this honestly, and that is babysitting and dog walking. There are so many people who, like older people, who have kids that want to go out, but they can't because they have kids and the kids can't watch themselves. So definitely, if you know anyone who has kids, let them know that you are a responsible person. If you're not responsible, I don't think you should be watching children. But if you are responsible, let them know that, anytime they need to go out or somewhere and they want to go and have fun, that you can watch their kids. If they have dogs, you can walk their dogs every day. Don't charge too much for this though, because I feel like no one's really gonna want to work with you if you're charging ridiculous prices. You can charge by the hour. Like, I feel like depending on how many kids they are and how old they are, I feel like you can charge up to, like, for kids especially, you can charge up to like $10 to $15 an hour. I don't know, depending on the situation. I don't know, but definitely don't overcharge, but you still want to be able to make a profit. I feel like I'm talking in shambles today. Along with that babysitting topic, I was looking at ways that young kids or young teens that aren't really old enough to get a job, or they don't have a job but they still want to make money, and that is to start a not a babysitting, but a kids club. It's basically like, how do I explain this? It's like, I'll put the description. It says, instead of watching one family's kid a night, make it a party and watch multiple kids. So like, if you're already babysitting one kid, why don't you just invite a couple more and just make it a party, and you can charge like $15 per kid. And if you do this like 2 times a month or whatever, you can end up making like a lot of money. Don't do it too frequently though, because I don't even know parents that goes out that frequently. But yeah, you can actually make a really good value. I actually thought about doing this myself because I can always do some extra money. And the next thing, have a bake sale or either a car wash. Doing a bake sale, who doesn't like cookies and cupcakes and all that kind of stuff? Doing that, you can make some extra money. And also doing a car wash, because a lot of people need their car washes, and instead of actually going to an actual car washing place and spending like $15 to $20, they can go to you, and you can do it. Get a couple friends and a bucket of water and some soap and some sponges, and just have a car wash. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm dying, you guys. I can't. Next thing, if you are a person that is good at making art, like drawing and painting and stuff like that, I know especially in K-pop, like the K-pop fandom, there are so many talented people out there who can really, really draw and make custom idol images, and it's just really amazing stuff. Why don't you sell it? Because a lot of people actually really enjoy it, especially like if it's really, really cute, like the chibis, I think that's what you said. Yeah, sell your artwork, sell your prints, sell whatever it is that you make, because why not?